Welcome to the opening fixture of this season's UEFA Europa League. I think we're just about ready to get going here. A warm welcome to you wherever you are in the world. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There is the anthem, the familiar precursor to this intriguing contest. We can have a look at them now. That gets things running. He hits it! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range. Lyon have really got the wind in their sails, and I'm not sure whether this team has an anchor.
Whipped in. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Lyon have conceded a penalty here. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, the protest continues, but in the end, they are defending the indefensible.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Good save, really well read.
Had a good feeling they'd missed the penalty, but they have to find a gutsiness themselves from here.
Gets it back. Morale. He's got away. Chance to break. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Tries to get it forward quickly. Driving on, a real charge here. Going through. Here it is. Bakir hits it! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Mendy. So who can spark this game into life? Now he's wondering who wants it. 5 minutes till the break. He's left his man. And it's been taken straight back. Traore. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. That's the start of the second half.
Lyon clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Mendy. And it's Januzaj. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Going through. Can he finish? Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Me. He's got away. Me. Well played, he saw that coming. Fekir. Mendy. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And it's Juanmi. Oh, he's come flying in. Juanmi tore at them and just came up short. Fekir hurtles into the tackle. Traore. He's left his man. Traore. And a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either. Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
And it's Mendy. And he's there to cut it out.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Shoots! Traore. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. And that's it. Not ideal, but not the worst start at all. It's an opening day draw. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
It could have been both better or worse, so a draw will be a happy compromise, I think, to open their group account. It always helps to have something to build on, and I think this will do nicely.
I think we're just about ready to get going here. A warm welcome to you wherever you are in the world. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Lineups, we can have a look at them now. So off we go then. Played out to the right. Trying to get there. So what now? Going through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Surely. Morel plays it forward. Fakir. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Progress he's made on the ball. Where to next?
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Can he finish? And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. Do hope it's nothing serious. It upfield, and he's made certain that won't get through. Fakir looking to penetrate opposite. It's Fakir! Oh, just wide.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Still goalless. He's got away. Timely intervention. And the finish! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
That's a throw. He's got away. He's left his man. through and he's had a quick look inside. Can he deliver? Hefty. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Lyon have given away a penalty. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
1-0, never any doubt. Oh, dispatched with certainty.
And it only took a little drop of the shoulder to send the keeper completely the wrong way. Didn't he take it well?
And that'll be the last act of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. And we're off again.
Lyon need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Looks like a good ball through. He's gone for it! He's scored!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Lyon grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Going through. Drilled in low. Shakes the shoots. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Has a swing at it! It's a carbon copy of their previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Oh, the ball's come loose! Goes for goal! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Play for a throw. Decent progress down the left. He could be in here. And he's away, looking to shoot. He scores! And they've got their lead back.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he's going to have his name taken.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
It's a forceful run down the right, but he's short of options now. He's got away. Nicely controlled. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Referee has just said play on. There is the final whistle. Lyon played a big part in it, but they walk away with nothing. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Lyon really were sleepwalking in central defence, and the alarm just never went off.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And our live game is Lyon against CSKA Moscow. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today? Shot a goal! That's a half-decent try.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious. Sometimes that's exactly the requirement to give you the early edge. Now for more.
Jagoev, good challenge, he just stood firm. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Just brushed off the ball there. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? And he's away. He's one-on-one! He's had a go! There are a few waiting for it. Plays it back. How about a shot? It's Fekir! Goal! Lyon!
Lyon are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Lyon have an early lead. Good start. Going through. Forward. What does he try from here? Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Oh, great chance. And a goal. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Lyon get themselves a 2-goal cushion. CSKA Moscow have a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So what's he planning here? Brings it forward. Still going. Where to? Can he put it away? Great effort, but no way through. He's got away. Traore does well there. Alert. Goes for it. Musa. He's gone for goal. Big chance. Oh, he's really drilled it. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
He's gone for it! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He is going into that little black book. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The half-time whistle goes. Reflections on the first half?
Lyon just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Lyon sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Well, the action has already resumed here. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Jagoev. Ignashevich. Fakir gets his foot in there. Let down by a lack of accuracy. And it's Musa. Fakir tries to get it forward quickly. Shoots! Great strike! But the keeper's equal to it. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Fakir with the short one. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Ignashevich. Natko. Ignashevich. Natko, Fekir gets it back. Fekir with a good steal. Well, he's had a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Up to meet it! Forward it goes. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Fekir! And that would have been game, set and match. Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, he's been at the centre of a lot of things, hasn't he? Mostly good, I should add.
That's a poor kick by the keeper. He's just given it straight back. And it's Musa. Natko. Fekir brings the ball forward. Fekir shapes the shoots. It's broken loose. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Lyon always looked the more driven side, probably the better side, and nobody is arguing about the result. Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And here we have CSKA Moscow against Lyon. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium. I've been hit by it too.
CSKA Moscow shape up in a 3-4-3.
3-4-3, Peter, requires a couple of good engines in central midfield to cover an awful lot of ground.
We're underway. Ignashevich. Great overlap from left back. He's left his man. Musa gets up to head it. Goal! CSKA Moscow! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Looking to shoot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Oh, that's an excellent try, and once he picked it up, he headed forward with real intent.
Natko. And it's Musa. Natko. Ignashevich. Where to from here? Receives it from behind. It is quite a run he's making here. Musa. Tries to pick out a teammate. Traore. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Tries a through ball. And he's had a shot! Oh, great save. Real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Massive leap! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Up to meet it! Natko. Musa. Natko. Now it's Musa. Brings it forward. Keeper goes long, looking to force his way through. The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Hits one! Back of the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. CSKA Moscow grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Can he finish? A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
So off we go once more.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier.
He's had a go! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, he tried to go it alone and he wasn't too far away from pulling it off either. Everything was there apart from the finish.
Morel picks it up from the goal kick. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Hits one! Oh, taken with style! And the second half is off to a flyer! A pretty simple finish in the end, what do you think, Jim?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Natko. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope.
Lyon really aren't helping themselves. They're not seeing enough of the ball.
Well read, he sorted that out. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Going through. Room for a shot. Has a pop! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Traore with the ball through. Going for goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Forward, what does he try from here?
Lyon are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't...
Has a swing at it! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Fakir. Has a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
CSKA Moscow look as though they're about to make a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this
Added
case.
time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, a full-blooded contest. Both teams had their moments, but they are beaten by the odd goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Lyon never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
So off we go then. Where to from here? Yaramendi. Yaramendi just brushed off the ball there.
Illaramendi really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Battles to win it back.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's being closely tested here. And it's Traore. He's got away. Traore! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Raphael hurtles into the tackle. He's had a go! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Fan Me. No goals as yet. Gets wrestled off the ball. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking. He's through, now is he in? Just the keeper to beat! Can he get the shot away? Can he put it away? Goal! Lyon! And Lyon are in front. Jim, your thoughts?
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Lyon take the lead, 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Now it's Juanmi. That's been won straight back. Forward it goes. And it's half-time here. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. He's one-on-one, hits one! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Up to meet it! He's Done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Mendy. Lyon just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. .60 minutes played. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
He's left his man. Got a sight of goal here. Has a pop! Could fall kindly. Brilliant from Fekir! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Fekir did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Lyon take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Hit into the middle.
Well, to be honest, I think they're all show and no substance. Where's the final product?
Going through. Turns and goes back. Has a hit! Good, strong hand by the keeper. Traoré. Shot a goal! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Traoré was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. He's left his man. Mendy. Lyon are coasting towards victory. Oh, good interception. Mendy. Now it's Juanmi. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Now the pass. And he's away. Big chance, must be! Gets good distance on it. So that's it, it is all over. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
We can have a look at them now. Three points, that's what they need for the prize of a ticket to the knockout stages. The reward's so high, the consequence of failure so costly. This is one game they cannot afford to get wrong. So we're up and running. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Point-blank header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Yeah, early stages, I know, Peter, but there's a show of forward thrust here. They're oozing belief.
Raphael did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Forward it goes. So what now? Gets wrestled off the ball. Tries a through ball. Goalkeeper's ball. Passes it through, and now they can launch a counter. He's got options in the box if he gets his head. He's gone for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Going through, can he find a and the finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
It's a loose ball. Is it in? He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Oh, he's come flying in. And he's on his hits one! That was venomous. Oh, he really wanted that.
But that's the motivation and enthusiasm he shows and the quality he produces.
There's the end of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. The midway point of the game.
Lyon ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, the shot's on! It's come out to him, and no mistake! The second half off to a spectacular start. Fekir did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Lyon take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Traoré. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? And it's Traoré. He's left his man. Traoré. Threw himself at it, but he's got it cleanly. That's one way of trying to make things happen. Traoré with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but...
Just the keeper to beat! Shoots! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Loose. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Lyon presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. Fekir with a... Fekir! That's a foul, no two ways about it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Put paid to a promising move. Looks like a good ball through. And a header! They've scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Lyon got themselves a 2-goal cushion. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
He's found his man, face to face with... He'll have a dip! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Lyon take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. There is the final whistle. Lyon have booked their berth in the knockout stage. What a prospect for them. A job really well done. So hello and welcome to you from within this sea of yellow. No need for me to tell you where we are. It is the one and only Signal Iduna Park here in Dortmund. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
So we reach the business end of the competition. No second chances, no margin for error. So it's down to business here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I would say the very classy Marco Reus. He's a player who continues to highlight a real strength in German football.
Is it in? Goal! Lyon! And what a start!
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Lyon take the early advantage. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Pushes it out wide. Now here's the through ball. Shapes the shoots. It's in. And they are disappearing out of sight.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Lyon take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but...
And the finish! They are rampant! And already they're looking to run away with it. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Lyon take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Great ball, and Fekir! Brilliant from Fekir! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, I'd like to praise a nicely constructed move and goal, but it's hard to see past the many defensive frailties on view there. It was a shambolic attempt to deal with that last attack, it really was.
Lyon tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Loose ball, who's going to get that? He's got away, it's Fekir! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Fekir really drove at the heart of that defence. Incisive, quick, but not clinical.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Fekir very nearly making something happen there. You can't keep a good man down.
Just brushed off the ball there. It's anyone's ball. No mistake. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
Lyon totally rampant here. Ruder. Schürrle. Oh, he's come flying in. Tries a through ball. Looking to shoot. Really well taken goal. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Oh, chance here! No mistake! And they are disappearing out of sight.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
4 in the game. He is the man. Battles to win it back. Ball's gone out of play. Going through. Guerrero. Guerrero. Cuts it back. And it's Piszczek. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
It's a long ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
Lyon utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Schmelzer. Guerrero. So what now? Dashing forward at pace. He could be in here. Big chance. Must shoot.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And it's Kagawa. Now it's Royce. Lucas Piszczek. Schmelzer. Out to the left it goes. Looking for a decent ball in. Towering header! Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, that's a waste. For Pastathopoulos. Schmelzer. Kagawa. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all. While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Tosses it through. And it's been taken straight back. He's got away. Still going. Where to next? Ruder. Royce. Schmelzer. Castro. And the referee brings it to a close. Lyon take a huge step towards the next round. They have the all-important away win. It is theirs now to lose. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Lyon have just reminded us why we love this game so much. The seemingly impossible is proven otherwise.
Warmest of welcomes to all of you around the globe. We're just about ready to get going. The players will be with us very shortly. And our live game is Lyon against Borussia Dortmund. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Lyon have chosen to go 4-5-1.
Look, for the lone striker, before we even consider what happens around him, he has to get hold of the ball. That's imperative.
The whistle. Lyon are back on familiar territory, having secured victory in the first leg. And look, well placed to progress based on what we know already. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Schmelzer. Schürrle. Batshuayi. Lucas Piszczek. Now he's wondering who wants it. Kagawa. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his track. He's had a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, but that's the threat posed by teams that have those kind of players who are willing to make those types of runs. Borussia Dortmund have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Raphael. Going through. Gets it into them. He's had a go! Saved only by poor finishing.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Royce. And it's Kagawa. Now it's Batshuayi. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Traore with a good steal, well played. It's a fine run and he's happy to... Big chance! Ball's out on the left now. Kagawa. Now it's Batshuayi. Lucas Piszczek. Royce. Royce with the cross. And the first 45 minutes are up. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means.
Lyon will be relatively happy. They've protected their lead, and now the onus is on their opponents to start taking a few risks, which may play right into their hands.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the action is back on the way.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Cuts it out. Traore. Royce. Passes it through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Fekir goes upfield. He's left his man. Shapes to shoot. Yes, it's in! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Lyon give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it? So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Lucas Piszczek. And it's Kagawa. Nuri Sahin pushes it out wide. It's come loose. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. He's got away. Royce pumps it into the area. Tries a through ball. Going through. And the finish! What about it? 2 up now, and they are cruising. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
And that's it. Lyon are through. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Lyon will be thrilled by this, even though they would have been a tad fearful of their lesser strength. But they've sprung a huge surprise.
Well, any and every game played here is pretty special. The Kop is unique for its atmosphere, an atmosphere enhanced by this splendid new main stand. A warm welcome to you from Anfield. And here we have Liverpool. That's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. To get it forward quickly. And it's Lallana. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Has he picked him out? Big chance, he's gone for it! Goal! Lyon!
Lyon are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Lyon take the early advantage. Wijnaldum. Salah. Traore battles to win it back. And he's straight offside.
Yeah, it looks like he did make his move just a smidgen too early.
It's Firmino.
Liverpool have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Alberto Moreno goes on a charge down the left. Out to the left it goes. Big chance!
Mane really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Into the channel. He's got options out wide. He's left his man, has a swing at it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious. He's one of the biggest influences out there.
Firmino. Wijnaldum. Plays it out to the flank. He's got away. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's Mane.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Going through. He's one-on-one, surely! Wijnaldum. Klein. So what's he planning here? Jordan Henderson. Mane. Plays it out to the wing. He's got away. And this is Firmino. Threw himself at it, but he's got it cleanly. Van Dijk. Jordan Henderson. Lallana. Alberto Moreno. Mane. And we've reached half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Lyon head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. It's the start of the second half. Lyon carry a one-goal lead into the second half. It's Fekir! Wijnaldum. Mohamed Salah. And it's Klein. He's left his man. Klein knocks one in. Forward it goes. He's away. Driving on. Just the keeper. Can he score? He has done it. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Liverpool look as though they're about to make a change. Lyon take a two-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here. And either
can he finish? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, and you can feel and hear how the crowd are reacting to all of this.
What looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but they could have been more switched on before he scored.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Going through, can he put it away? And that would have been some goal.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Mane going full steam ahead down the left flank. Ball's gone out of play. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in.
And the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Fekir just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
Firmino, good challenge, he just stood firm. And now the Fekir! It's come back out! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Traore simply had to find something instinctive because of the unexpected way the ball came loose.
No complaints about that challenge, robust but fair. He's made certain that won't get through. Mane. He's got away. Fekir. Passes it through. It's Fekir! The whistle has gone and it is all over. A huge result. A place in the next round is theirs to lose now. Success on away territory, a lead to protect at home. It is looking really good. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Lyon will be thrilled by this, even though they would have been a tad fearful of their lesser strength, but they've sprung a huge surprise.
So, a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. The teams then, Lyon against Liverpool. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Lyon line up in a 4-5-1.
Look, for the lone striker, before we even consider what happens around him, he has to get hold of the ball. That's imperative.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Lyon are back on familiar territory, having secured victory in the first leg. And they look safe for a place. Has a pop! Goal! Lyon! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Jordan Henderson. Oh, he's come flying in. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Traore. Traore! Now it's Roberto Firmino.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's a...
He'll have a dip! And that would have been some goal.
I just hope you won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, and you can feel and hear how the crowd are reacting to all of this.
Now it's Roberto Firmino. Jordan Henderson. And it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. There could be trouble here. For now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Firmino. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Going through. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. He's tried one. That carried quite a threat. Great leap! It's a goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Matip. Lallana plays it out to the flank, and it's Klein. Klein battling down that right flank. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oxlade-Chamberlain with the delivery. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Tete. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. He's left his man. He's got options in the box if he gets it. Goes for goal! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! Jim, your thoughts?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Jordan Henderson. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Lyon are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. So we're just settling back into this second half. Milner. Who's he going to play in? He's got away. Milner. Forward. What does he try from here? Jordan Henderson. Tries a through ball. Now a chance to break. He's away. Big Chart has a swing at it. It's there. They are running riot here.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Lyon totally rampant here. Lallana. That has put a stop to that. Hits one! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Played it short. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Henderson gets it back. Trying to throw in. Liverpool look as though they're about to make a change. Now it's Milner. He's left his man. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Has a shot! Trying to get there. Milner. Now it's Chan. Looking for a decent ball in. Chan. Milner. Out towards the flank. Chan plays it in. Fekir. Can he score? And that's past the post. It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, and you can hear how the crowd are reacting to this too.
And it's Matip. Matip not easily shrugged off the ball. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Matip. referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Lyon are through. They have the look of a team that fancies going all the way this time. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Lyon will be thrilled by this, even though they would have been a tad fearful of their lesser strength. But they've sprung a huge surprise.
So hello and a warm welcome to all of you worldwide. We're just waiting for the central characters to make their appearance and then we will be underway. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Lyon have elected to go 4-5-1.
Yeah, this is a setup that offers easier flexibility whether you want to attack and or defend.
The way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Javier Hernandez, or Chicharito as he likes to be known. I'm going to go for...
He's had a shot! Goal! Lyon! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Lyon go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Ogbonna. It'll be a throw-in. Traore, going full tilt down the left. Traore. Oh, good interception. It's Fekir! Tete, aimed long and direct. Looking for a decent ball, it meets it first time! It's broken loose. Timely intervention. And that's been won straight back. And it's Hernandez. Antonio. Now it's Hernandez. Now it's João Mario. Lyon scoring in the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. Masuaku. Lyon are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Now it's Hernandez. Fekir goes looking, goes wide. He's left his man. A chance, shoots! They've scored! And with that goal comes comfort.
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Lyon take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them...
And the first 45 minutes are up. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Lyon sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here we go again then. Ogbonna. Arnautovic. Antonio. Antonio delivers. That's overhit. And it's Fekir. Going through. He'll have a dip! That really should have hit the net.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Masuaku. Pedro Obiang. Now it's Hernandez. Lyon haven't made a substitution yet. Masuaku. Antonio. Masuaku. Astute defending to ensure they got no further. Looks to slip it through. He's on his way. Fekir! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Played it short.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez pushes it out wide. Arnautovic gets it back. Jose Font. And that will be the final act. Lyon hold their first leg lead. They have maximised home advantage, and at the midway point of the tie, they are really well placed. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, if ever there was a good tone setter for a football match, that was it. First minutes, first shot, first goal, and it set them up.
I think we're just about ready to get going here. A warm welcome to you wherever you are in the world. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
the lineups for the game. So it's down to business here. Lyon made the most of their home advantage, winning the first leg. And they're in a position where a semi-final place is all but theirs. It would take some comeback to deny them. Noble. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. And it's Noble. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Forward, what does he try from here? Bonner gets into the right position to intercept. Evra. Noble. Spreads it towards the left. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. That's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Carroll. Evra. Looking for options. He's left his man. So who's he picking out? Evra pumps it in. He'll have a dip! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
He's got away. Going for goal! And out to safety. A good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Evra. Reed tries to get it forward quickly. Looking, it's Andy Carroll! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Goes straight through to the keeper. Fakir. Noble. And it's Antonio. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless.
Well, it's become an exercise in preservation, Peter. I think it's been a much more even affair, and there's no need for them to take any unnecessary risks. They look happy to frustrate and contain and just wait for a chance now.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're off again.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Just brushed off the ball there. Morel tries a through ball. Good idea, just poorly executed. Pedro Obiang.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step...
He's gone for it! We've got a goal! There is the breakthrough! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Jose Font. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Morel. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Arnautovic, he's got away. He's made sure that that won't get through. And that is that. So now do you believe? You have to. Just 2 more steps to glory.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
So we're down to the last four, those about to battle for the privilege to go on to the final. I think we're just about ready to get going here. A warm welcome to you wherever you are in the world. And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I'd say Petr. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Cazorla. Now it's Xhaka. And it's Lacazette. Hector Bellerin looking for options. Traore with a good steal, well played. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Lacazette. Traore goes looking, and it's Raphael. Shoots! Koscielny plays it forward. Now it's Lacazette. Raphael. Mustafi just wouldn't be beaten there. And it's Lacazette. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Fekir, forward it goes. Wilshere. referee brings the first half to a close. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Lyon playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Has a hit! And that wasn't far away.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? Traoré. Mkhitaryan. Now it's Lacazette. He's got a... Can he score? Really well taken goal.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Lyon take the lead.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Mesut Ozil. Xhaka plays it out to the wing. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Up to meet it! Fantastic from Lacazette!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Arsenal look as though they're about to make a change. Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Time to deliver. Nicely controlled. Can he put it away?
Lyon showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And it's Lacazette. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Lacazette. Hector Bellerin. It's Mkhitaryan. And that's that. And the first leg ends all square. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Lyon can take a lot from this. They were expected to be well beaten, but determination produced a very fair result.
Well, the old saying goes that football is a game of two halves, and this semi-final is no exception. We are, in effect, at half-time. So, a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. So, it's away we go then. Lyon come here after a draw in front of their own fans. And their place in the final now hinges on what they can do in front of their own fans. It's gone out for a throw-in. He's having a look round. Chambers tries making a foray down the right. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. That'll go straight through to the keeper. Chambers. Brings it forward. He'll have a dip! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
It's Aubameyang. Mesut Ozil. Traore did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Mesut Ozil. Approaching the half-hour mark. So it is still 0-0. Welbeck. Kolasinac. He's left his man. Now it's Aubameyang. Mesut Ozil. Wilshere. Wilshere. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Welbeck goes on a charge down the left. Flings in across. Aubameyang. That's a brilliant interception. And the semi-final reaches halfway. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means.
Look, this is the beauty of two-legged ties. The away goal can have such a big say, so it's still a tough call.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And the action has already resumed here.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination.
Fekir! Brilliant from Fekir!
And now it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Lyon take the lead and take charge of the tie. Ramsey. And it's Aubameyang. Kolasinac. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Aubameyang hits it! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Keeper has beaten it away. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Good challenge. Stood up well against
he was
his
thinking
man.
about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Can he get the shot away?
Arsenal are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break. The shot's on! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Arsenal look as though they're about to make a change. And the volley. Decent enough try.
Tete clearly became one-eyed then. He just decided to force it.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Well played. He saw that coming. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now it's Welbeck.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Welbeck has been found. Plays it out to the wing. Stuck out a leg for a good challenge.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Fekir puts his foot on the gas. Looks to slip it through. Is it in? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, and you can hear how the crowd are reacting to this too.
And it's Mkhitaryan. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? And it's Mkhitaryan. He's put it on the right now. What's on? Gets it into the middle. And the shot! Fekir, who has made his impact already. There is the final whistle. Lyon have done it. Into the final, and they can taste glory now. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, they've grown in stature and confidence with every step, and one big step away from the trophy now.
So here we are at the final of the Europa League, for the players' eyes firmly fixed on lifting that trophy. So here come the players, their minds focused on the task in hand to win. Lyon line up in a 4-5-1.
Yeah, essentially this system lends itself to a more cautious approach, but that's not to say they can't turn caution into steady ambition.
So, just who will seize their moment?
As with a lot of finals, caution plays a big part in the opening stages.
He's had a shot! So what now? Aimed long and direct. Lyon get it back again. Shot at goal! Up to meet it! Goal! Lyon! Could that be the start of something big? And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Lyon give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it?
Well, Peter, the emphasis should now switch to winning it, rather than even thinking about losing it.
Tries to get it forward quickly. It's a good-looking cross. Raphael plays it forward. And he's going for goal! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Ilicic. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Forward it goes. Brings it forward. Hits one! Oh, that was close.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final too, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, and you can hear how the crowd are reacting to this too.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Ilicic. Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. Half-time in the final, Jim, how do you read it?
Well, it's obvious who's likely to be more content going in at half-time, but I sincerely hope that there's a fitting response from the opposition to really engage us on the big occasion.
Lyon come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Is it in? Really well taken goal. 2 to the good. They have breathing space.
Lyon are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Lyon have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
And back to base. Fekir gets into the right position to intercept. Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. He's left it, can he finish? Ah, he's given it away. Looks like a good ball. Has a swing at it! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And it's Gomez. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and getting on the score sheet.
Shapes to shoots. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Going through. Traore gets it back. And the counter is on. And that's it. Lyon bestowed with European glory. Europa League winners, a trophy to treasure in itself, and one that qualifies them now for next year's Champions League. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment.